Who's that?
Seems to me you're against a guy making an honest buck. I thought Rapture was open for
I'm
business.
regular people, just like you.
So I greased a few palms here and there, time to time. What of it? I've been told this town was friendly to free enterprise.
I ain't got time for this.
Mother always says it's important to be yourself. So here I am, 100% the genuine article.
Where there's bathyspheres, there's bound to be CO2 scrubbers.
And why is that?
If you don't remove the carbon dioxide from the air supply in a submersible, you'll suffocate. And one thing I did like about Rapture, it's some new books to read. That we'll need a long-haul bathysphere, something where the CO2 buildup would limit the submersible period.
You okay?
I've seen all this happen before. I've seen everything that will happen, and now I only see darkness.
You sent yourself here for a reason.
The debt,
That's what you want to call it.
this Atlas. I'm gonna have to kill him. Either that or he'll kill me.
Maybe so.
I'm not you, Booker. Some war hero. I'm not even me anymore. No tears, no omniscience, or whatever you want to call it. Just a whole lot of book learning. And a handful of lockpicks.
You'll hold it till you get home. Those tramps rub themselves all over the seat.
The humpback whale. That thing is as old as the hills. Strictly bargain basement. You gotta wear an O2 tank and a mask. We won't find a scrubber on that.
Did you ask?
Oh, the 52 Mako. Classic. But it's a death trap. 28 known fatalities related to its use. Carbon dioxide poisoning. And they're still on the market.
Steeply discounted, though.
First, the law gets bribery. And
There.
want some
The
fellas in my
stingray.
prison advising how I definitely
Submersible time of 90 minutes.
martial law.
That's our girl.
All the way up there.
The grease monkeys had to get it up there somehow. Just gotta find the controls.
That's right. Cry like a baby. Mother didn't love you, why should she? What did you ever do to her, Annette? Nothing.
Women don't care nothing for character anymore. It's all money.
Selfishness, says Peter the Parasite. Self-interest, says Ryan the Lion. Why share anything with your neighbor except a fence?
Leave any thoughts of escape to the ruse. Life down at Fontaine's is going to be what you make of it. So make it great.
That's what this is. Obsessive, unbounded prying into my respectable entrepreneurial affairs.
Intellectual superhumans who, in the act of their becoming, will
my words. Palm of my hand.
He's no better luck than me. I was in the war. I won these scars.
Fat cat. If that's what they call a fella who's prosperous, determined, uncompromising, then fine. The shoe fits. You got me.
When only you are accountable, you can expect nothing less than greatness.
Friend. I'm not trying to sell you insurance. I'm not in the insurance business, no. Not at all. I am in the peace of mind business.
I told Sander Cohen I'm always ready to cut a record. I put on a show. Said he'd call.
Criminal dealings? Ha! Fallacy and misdirection from those afraid to let the market take its natural course.
To give and not demand anything in return. Why? Who benefits, class? Someone who wants what you have, free from effort. A president, a premier, a pope, a parasite.
I heard something.
She likes nice shoes. You like these? These are brand new, huh? Had them made special.
You don't have my permission to leave. They cop a breeze or what?
Seems to me you're against a guy making an honest buck. I thought Rapture was open for business.
Here, you...
A Rapture reminder. The waters surrounding Fontaine's department store have been seeded with an extensive number of magnetic mines. They are very sensitive. Do yourself a favor. Leave any thoughts of escape to the room. Life down at Fontaine's is going to be what you make of it. So make it great.
Yeah, those old numbers sure got some high notes. But I got something new in the works.
I greased a few palms here and there, time to time. What of it? I'd been told this town was friendly to free enterprise.
I did. Now I just hang around outside the place she's staying.
New songs. They're real perfect. They're like love letters. Straight from my heart. To all my fans stuck with me like you.
First, the law gets private. Then, you'll want some fella in my privy advising how I defecate. What's next? Martial law?
Why'd you do it? Wasn't I?
Honey pie? You got a friend over? You should be gossiping about me.
When I find you...
I'll play. Guy might still be around.
Well, enough of that. I got work to do.
I warned you to stop following.
Harassment. That's what this is. Incessant, unbounded prying into my respectable entrepreneurial affairs. If that's what they call a fellow who's prosperous, determined, uncompromising, then fine. The shoe fits. You got me.
Now that's a nice one. I've got both of those two together.
Criminal dealings? Ha! Fallacy and misdirection from those afraid to let the market take its natural course. Seems to me you're against making an honest buck. I thought Rapture was open for business.
A Rapture reminder. The waters surrounding Fontaine's department store have been seeded with an extensive number of magnetic mines. They are very sensitive.
Friendly to free
Do yourself a favor. Leave any thoughts of escape to the ruse. Life down in Fontaine is going to be what you make of it.
First,
so
the
make
law
it
gets
great.
bribery. Then, you'll want some fella in my privy advising how I defecate. What's next? Martial law? Harassment. That's what this is. Incessant, unbounded prying into my respectable entrepreneurial affairs. That cat. If that's what they call a fellow who's prosperous, determined, uncompromising, then fine. The shoe fits. You got me. Criminal dealings? Ha! Fallacy and misdirection.
Ryan's minefield is well laid out, I'll grant him that. Yeah, but what security system made that ain't got a hole or two in it?
Accustomed to such strange
If I was taking book down in Fort Frolic, I wouldn't like my odds. If I jig left when I should go right, there ain't gonna be enough bits of me left to set a crab's table.
I ain't through with you yet. Break's over. Back to the office. Seems to me you're against the guy making an honest buck. I thought Rapture was open for business. So I greased a few palms here and there, time to time. What of it? I'd been told this town was friendly to free enterprise.
This is gonna be noisy.
Come back! Let's see this through! Together! You're heartless!
Of course, the buildings are being fabricated above the waves. But we will lower them on a lunette ring, submerged into the structure's steel frames. So much steel, you wonder. How will we keep so large a purchase from the government? Water is buoyant. We shall not frame Rapture in steel, but in aluminium. The government jackals may suspect me of building an air force, but never a city.
Another coded message. Attempt to retrieve Ace in the Hole from Suchong unsuccessful. Ryan Private Security killed 3 of our men in the bargain. We'll need to explore alternate means of obtaining Ace.
Then, you'll want some fella in my privy advising how I defecate. What's next? Martial law?
A rapture reminder. The water surrounding
Sound it off?
number of magnetic mines. They are very sensitive. Do yourself a favor. Leave any thoughts of escape to the rubes. Life down in Fontaine's is going to be what you make of it. So make it great.
Got it. Just need to find Old Man Winter and we're done.
What'd you say? Come on, lady. Let's work something out.
Is there? I didn't say you could go. Oh, Jesus! Who did this?
I must confess, I'm becoming a wee bit skeptical.
Remind me, why am I supposed to care?
You see, me lads have taken a keen thirst for Adam, and there's a vintage right in front of me that'll do nicely.
If you kill her, I truly hope you are happy living down here. Put down roots, raise a family. Or maybe you think Andrew Ryan is going to ride to your rescue.
Fair enough. But remember, there are fast ways to harvest little sisters, and some very slow ones.
Hey, Junior! Come on in and watch this. All right. You pay attention now. That's Andrew Ryan on that screen. Ryan's got the formula. You trust your old dad on this one. Oh. My little lamb. burning. We're not finished! You're not getting out of this deal that easy.
Is that what you limit yourself to being?
That's what this is. Incessant, unrespectable entrepreneurial affairs.
Hello? Everyone!
Accustomed to such strange noises.
Don't skimp on the cockpit. You hear me, Phil?
Colleague appears indisposed.
Let us continue this face to face!
Come on out, you. Push me, I push right back.
You will exceed or die!
Give me the cold shoulder.
Come on, matey. Let's work something out.
Did you even notice? You couldn't eat an egg off that bathroom floor. I won't roll over for you!
Come here, baby! I ain't sore!
You won't find me so unprepared as this one. You're only hiding from yourselves.
Jumping at my own shadow.
Stay! We may make more of you yet. No one around? Seems I still have... to scare off a patient.
Well, he's gotta be handsome and smart and self-assured like Andrew Ryan. And good with his hands like Dr. Steinman.
If we seek out the fight,
Whereabouts of the foreign bitch scientist unknown.
to how much we
Ryan presumes she's dead, but our guess is she's gone underground with the Little Sisters. Options on obtaining the ace are dwindling.
Gosh, there's an awful lot of competition and they're all so pretty. Boy, a girl can dream, can't she?
Deadbeat in the sack.
What are you doing over there? Honey, we're all on pins and needles. Come on out. You need to hide. I'm regular people.
You in the bedroom?
Stick together.
Come back! We'll see this through! Together! Come! Let's test your metal!
When can I see you?
Together! Retake the world! Annihilate your old self!
Yeah?
Atlas sent me here for some Old Man Winter.
You haven't been around here long, have you?
What makes you say that?
'Cause you're the only one of us that don't smell like the reptile house at the zoo.
Now be quick about it, and just take the winner. This ain't the Goodwill.
The time has come, brothers and sisters. Did you want to keep climbing Andrew Ryan's ladder? Just to watch him knock it down as you're reaching the top? The cards are stacked. What's a bunch of fine words if there ain't deeds to back them up? Rapture was supposed to be different. But the only thing that separates it from the slums of New York or Glasgow or about 1 million gallons of salt water. Ryan sent a clear message when he had Frank Fontaine put down. It's time all you learned your place. I tell you what, Ryan. Message received. Loud and clear. And here's what the people of Rapture have to say to you. If you won't give us what we want, we're more than happy to come and take it.
Freeze your enemies. Shatter them into 1,000 pieces.
Just what we needed. That was the last of it.
Now you think you can manage the repair?
Sure. I've been fixing quantum field generators since kindergarten.
Tell Ryan things are getting hot down here real fast. The goddamn leprechaun is building himself a regular army. If you'd asked my opinion, which you didn't, I'd send a crew down here and clean up the place before they show up on your doorstep. But who am I except some undercover schmuck you sent to give you straight dope?
Atlas, the heat is on. Ryan knows something's up and is sending men to investigate the department store. Suggests you lay in supplies at the Manta Ray Lounge and prepare for a siege. Looks like there's something in the Manta Ray Lounge worth investigating.
Sam, that you?
Who the hell are you? Expose your frailties to me! What'd you say? I made you a solid offer!
It's all hand signals. Clear looks. Hideaway, Kara. I know they're talking about me.
Well, what was that? I know right where you are. When I find you...
I never wanted to be no killer!
I know right where you are.
Won't jump through their hoops no more.
Well, enough of that. I got work to do.
Did you ask to be brought into this world? If your parents expect anything from you, tell them to get it in writing.
Ain't nothing to write for this town since Greg Fontaine died. It will go much further. We will unmake you, so you can be made anew.
3 bottles. That goes yours to be then.
Those bottles. Just like on the coded note to Fontaine. Fontaine and Atlas. Son of a bitch.
Sushong, I'm gonna make this clear as can be, so we don't have any miscommunications. Where the hell is the ace in the hole? You think you can stiff Frank Fontaine? I paid good money for state-of-the-art weaponry. I ain't losing this war just because you found yourself a higher bidder. I can promise you, I ain't never been one to lose with dignity.
Jerks. Meat puppets, Kara. All of them. I'm the only one who knows the story.
You're a child. It's nothing. We're not so entitled.
Lion is on the line. On the line.
I won't hurt anybody if I don't have to.
That cat.
But they make me.
That's what they call a fella who's prosperous. Determined, uncompromising, then fine. The shoe fits. You got me.
But I'm
Sounded awful irregular.
Come here, baby. I ain't sore.
Sure enough, Brian's playing like a cheap fiddle. He plays, you know how they dance.
Break's over. Back to the office.
Folks are upstairs. No, don't you dare! Out of your wax, that stuff's gold. Never works. I can't make you his slave.
Who moved my glasses? Hello?
Simple. You want to mind control everybody? Public control. That's how you do it, Kara. Just like that.
His family is taken care of. No matter what.
I don't have time for those incapable of greatness.
That's it. We're through.
Come on out, you.
I keep my eye on these things. I catch everything.
This don't seem Jake to me.
Those messages.
I ain't no moron.
Now we won't immediately die of CO2 poisoning the moment we turn the thing on. Well, not the perfect phosphor frequency, but it'll do. Okay, that should stop it from overheating. There, everything's fixed. We're ready.
Let's fire it up and see. What did I tell you?
Look. You're on the First Lady. It can't be this easy. The First Lady Mark II was built around a particle lift system, just like all the buildings in the city. I read all about it in the Columbian Scientific. The particles seated at the top of the structure must be up that lift. Perfect.
Seems like a lot of technology just to float an airship. Comstock never heard of hydrogen.
The First Lady Mark I did run on hydrogen, and it was destroyed by a single bullet from a Vox sniper. Unfortunately, the Prophet wasn't on board at the time. If I take the active particle, then the First Lady is just a 40-ton paperweight. Best to take the spare.
Seems that taking one of those spares would be what we need to move on forward.
Here we go. Now let's head back through that tear.
You honestly expect Atlas to honor his side of the deal?
No, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
How do you plan on handling Atlas? He ain't just some spliced-up maniac.
He'll make a mistake. I just have to be ready to take advantage of it when it happens.
All for a girl you barely know.
How well did you know me when you came to Columbia? Nothing but trouble that way. Best to head straight back to Rapture.
Pretty lady not finished yet.
What? Open the tear.
Power for device very expensive. Tit for tat.
Just tell me what you want.
Suchong wants something simple. Lock of hair.
Oh, you're not serious.
Not your hair, stupid. Think has a secret lab. Mothballed, forgotten. In there, hair sample. In jar. Cannot miss it. You get for Suchong. Then everybody friends.
Where's his lab?
Closed off, past Sphinx quarters. You smart lady, you find.
Should have seen that one coming.
Press to generate a bullet-matching shield that places ammo into your gun.
Vox Populi. We must have arrived right in the middle of the siege.
That means the other you and I are probably inside the factory. On our way up to the First Lady.
And what happens if we run into ourselves?
We won't.
How do you know that?
Because we didn't.
taken your counsel. And you done me good service, but I will not hurt the boy. I will see Fink and Comstock burn, but I will not hold the son to account for the deeds of his father.
You've misunderstood us.
We neither asked you to harm the child.
Nor did we promise that yours would be the hand that would set Comstock's world afire.
A famous man once said,
And a famous man shall say,
I may reach the mountaintop,
but I fear I shall never visit the valley below.
But you mean I won't live to see the... No.
It's up to you what matters more.
Your part in the play?
Or the play itself.
Someone is coming.
She'll arrive a girl.
She must leave. A woman.
And what makes the difference between a girl and a woman?
Blood.
Your part in the play?
Or the play itself.
Turn her into a killer? How?
Give the girl no choice.
And she will be forced to make one.
What's going on?
I can smell ya. You're afeard of me. You can't hide forever long. Who did this? Here I come!
Come on, little touch.
Kill her! No answer for this girl. Someone else can find her.
Yeah, there's a war coming. You can smell it in the air. Fear, hatred, people dying every day. But how many more will suffer if we rise up? Violence begets violence, I know this. I've seen this. The rational mind argues for a peaceful solution to find a common ground, but what common ground is there to find for a father who watches his child bleed out in the street? How do you deny him his vengeance? I know that fire that burns deep inside.